Silence isn't just the absence of noise, it's the presence of power. A dangerous man doesn't need to announce himself. His actions, or rather his inactions, command respect. In a world screaming for attention, the silent man stands apart, his presence a force that unsettles and intrigues. Today we're diving into 11 signs that you're becoming that dangerous man, silently but relentlessly forging a path of strength and purpose. Welcome to Sigma Male Community, your guide to mastering the art of silent power, where we empower men to embrace stoic resilience, self-mastery, and unshakable independence. The first sign you're becoming a dangerous man is the architecture of silence replacing emotional scaffolding. Forget simply not reacting. You've deconstructed the entire emotional reflex. Insults, disrespect, attempts to provoke, they hit a void you've consciously engineered. Your calm isn't suppression, it's a meticulously built architecture of inner space. This silence isn't passive, it's a gravitational field. People lean in, straining to catch the slightest ripple in your stillness, precisely because the predictable explosion never comes. Your power emanates from this profound vacancy where their chaos expects fuel. When you do choose to speak, it's not a reaction, it's a calculated deployment. Words become surgical instruments, precise and consequential, cutting through the noise precisely because they emerged from that unsettling quiet. This unnerving composure isn't learned, it's forged in the understanding that your worth is bedrock, unshaken by surface tremors. You operate from a depth where validation is irrelevant, making your rare utterances land with tectonic weight. The second sign is mission magnetism replacing validation static. The desperate crackle for external approval, likes, comments, visible hustle, has been replaced by a silent, powerful magnetism. Your energy isn't scattered broadcasting, it's intensely focused inward, pulling resources, opportunities, and genuine respect toward a core purpose. You build empires of discipline, wealth, and legacy in the quiet workshop of your being. This isn't hiding, it's strategic invisibility. The absence of noise around your progress amplifies its eventual revelation. Attention is a currency you no longer beg for. Respect is the tribute commanded by the sheer density of your output. The gym selfie? Irrelevant. The closed-door grind? Everything. This relentless focus generates a low-frequency hum others sense but can't quite locate, creating an aura of latent capability. You understand that true influence isn't shouted from rooftops. It's felt in the tremors caused by the weight of your silent achievement. The third sign is mastering boundary physics. Impenetrable and unexplained. Your no lands with the finality of a vault door closing. No apologies, no lengthy justifications that dilute its power. You've mastered boundary physics. The perimeter is absolute, its existence self-evident, its enforcement immediate. Toxic energy draining people, cheap distractions. You don't negotiate, you evacuate. Your time isn't just valuable, it's a non-renewable singularity you guard with ruthless efficiency. This isn't cruelty, it's thermodynamic necessity. You refuse to let entropy seep into your system. Walking away isn't retreat, it's conservation of vital force for your mission. When a man treats his time and energy with this level of sacred reverence, the universe responds. Those incapable of matching that frequency are naturally repelled or left scrambling in the wake of your decisive movement. Your unspoken standards become the law of your gravitational field. The fourth sign is emotional alchemy, forging weapons from feeling. You don't bottle rage, sorrow, or frustration, you transmute them. The furnace of emotion is your power plant. That surge of anger? It becomes 10 extra reps, the focused intensity driving a breakthrough in your craft, the fuel for relentless creation. You've learned the sacred art of alchemy, taking base emotional metal and forging it into something potent, useful, and utterly controlled. Tantrums are for the powerless. Breakdowns are inefficiencies you've engineered out. Your emotional spectrum is no longer a liability, it's your arsenal. You feel deeply, acutely, but those feelings are instantly channeled into productive vectors. Building, strategizing, strengthening. This mastery turns volatility into velocity, making your emotional core a source of terrifying, directed power. Chaos becomes combustion for your engine. The fifth sign is the fortress of solitude, where strategy is forged. The crowd's noise isn't appealing, it's interference. You've discovered the immense power within the fortress of solitude. This isn't loneliness, it's the command center. While others drown in the shallow end of social media and gossip, you're submerged in deep thought, strategic planning, and relentless self-refinement. Peace isn't just absence of noise, it's the fertile ground where empires are blueprinted and every facet of your being, mind, body, spirit, is honed to a razor's edge. This preference for quiet isn't antisocial, it's hyper-selective. You understand that true clarity, profound insight, and exponential growth only bloom in undisturbed soil. Your solitude is the crucible where you become untouchable, not by isolation, but by the sheer quality of thought and action cultivated there. The flex isn't the party, it's the undisturbed focus radiating from a man building something monumental in silence. Let's cut through the digital fog for a second. You're here watching this on the Sigma Male Community Channel. That means something. It means the curated facade of mainstream masculinity feels hollow. You sense the power in the periphery, the strength in the shadows. This path isn't about labels, Sigma, Alpha, whatever. It's about the raw, uncompromising truth of building unassailable inner fortitude. The signs we're dissecting? They aren't badges, they're mile markers on a road few have the stomach to travel. You're either actively forging this version of yourself in the silent fires of discipline, or you're consuming content about it. Which one are you right now? Be brutally honest. The dangerous man isn't defined by what he watches, but by what he does in the unseen hours. The grind isn't performative, it's absolute. If this resonates in your bones, not just your feed, then keep going. The world needs fewer spectators and more silent architects of power. Now back to the blueprint. The sixth sign is radical ownership, the antidote to victimhood. Blame is a toxin you've purged. Excuses are relics. You operate from a place of radical, unflinching ownership. Life throws its hardest punches? You don't crumple or point fingers. You absorb the impact, recalibrate, and counter with relentless, disciplined action. Not violence, but the devastating force of unwavering consistency. You are the author of your response, never a character in someone else's narrative of your victimhood. This mindset shift is nuclear. It transforms obstacles from external impositions into internal challenges to overcome. Why me becomes what now, and how do I use this? You become unshakable because your foundation is self-reliance. You aren't waiting for the storm to pass. You are the storm, a force of nature driven by focused will and absolute accountability. Victimhood is weakness. Radical ownership is the bedrock of unstoppable power. The seventh sign is the unspoken evolution, growth without defense. People murmur, "You've changed." Damn right you have. But their observation earns no justification from you. You don't waste breath defending your ascent to those clinging to the shore. Explaining your growth to the comfort-addicted is like translating quantum physics to a toddler, futile and draining. You've shed the need for their understanding or approval. Your evolution speaks in the language of tangible results, not verbal reassurances. Shallow conversations feel like sandpaper on your soul. You move with the quiet confidence of a man who knows his trajectory. The chatter fades into irrelevance. Your silence isn't secrecy, it's the sound of energy conserved for creation, not conversation. Let them speculate. Let them wonder. Your reality, built brick by silent brick, will render their opinions obsolete noise. Your life becomes the argument, your results the closing statement. The eighth sign is pattern recognition, seeing the code beneath the chaos. You've developed a predator's eye for patterns, in behavior, in systems, in energy. You see the predictable loops people run, the hidden agendas beneath pleasantries, the self-sabotaging cycles. This isn't cynicism, it's hyper-awareness. You navigate social and professional landscapes not by reacting to surface events, but by understanding the underlying code. This allows you to anticipate, strategize, and sidestep pitfalls before they manifest. Drama becomes a tedious algorithm you refuse to run. Fake friendships are instantly flagged as incompatible code. You see the endgame of interactions long before others sense the opening move. This foresight, born of observation and analysis in your solitude, makes you unpredictable to them because you're operating on a different level of perception. You don't get played, you see the board. The ninth sign is inner stillness as a strategic advantage. Beyond emotional non-reactivity lies a deeper layer, cultivated inner stillness. It's not just the absence of outbursts, it's a profound internal quietude you can access at will. In the eye of chaos, this stillness is your command post. It allows for crystal-clear decision-making under pressure, unclouded by panic or ego. This calm isn't passivity, it's the ultimate readiness. While others are buffeted by external noise and internal turbulence, your core remains an undisturbed depth. This stillness amplifies your perception and sharpens your intuition. It's the space from which truly unpredictable, yet perfectly calculated actions emerge. In a world of frantic reactivity, your grounded stillness is both a sanctuary and a weapon, disorienting to adversaries and magnetizing to true allies who recognize its power. The 10th sign is sovereign energy, the end of the chase. The desperate scramble for validation, connection, or possession is over. You no longer chase women, friendships, or approval. You've become a sovereign entity, radiating a self-contained energy that naturally attracts. Your presence, your focus, your unspoken standards create a gravitational pull. You understand that genuine connection and respect are drawn to the magnetic field of a man who is complete unto himself. Begging is beneath you. Your value is intrinsic, not contingent on external acquisition. People feel the shift, the absence of neediness, the presence of unshakable self-possession. Your energy speaks volumes before a word is uttered, signaling that you are a destination, not a beggar at the door. This sovereign aura is the ultimate filter, repelling the unworthy and drawing those who resonate with your frequency. The 11th sign is the unseen tempo, relentless in the shadows. Your greatest work happens offstage, unseen, unheralded. You understand the power of the unseen tempo, the consistent, daily grind that builds empires while others sleep or seek applause. This relentless rhythm in the shadows is your signature. There are no fanfares for the pre-dawn discipline, the deep study, the meticulous planning. But this is where true power is accrued, compounding silently like interest. You are unpredictable not through erratic behavior, but because your progress is invisible until it manifests as undeniable reality. While loud, insecure men broadcast their efforts, you are quietly layering foundation upon foundation. This silent relentlessness is terrifying to those reliant on visibility. Your danger lies in the sheer, steady force of your momentum, a force moving in the dark, gathering unstoppable inertia, ready to reshape the landscape when it finally emerges. The world doesn't see the tectonic plates shifting until the earthquake hits. Before you go, reflect on these 11 signs and ask yourself, are you becoming that dangerous man, silently forging your path with unyielding discipline? Here at Sigma Male Community, we're not just a channel, we're a brotherhood of men committed to mastering silence, resilience, and purpose. If this video ignited something within you, hit that like button to show your support, drop a comment with your thoughts or experiences, and share this with someone who needs to hear this message. If you're ready to join us on this journey of stoic growth and silent power, subscribe to Sigma Male Community and turn on notifications so you never miss the wisdom and strategies that will shape you into the man you're destined to be. The path to true power is quiet, but its impact is deafening. Stay dangerous, stay silent, and keep building your empire. Share this video with friends.